try to get them outside and get them moving. So this also is a good way to have all the children be active as well. So I'm very happy that Lightning Boy Foundation is having all these children learn this dance, because they're not even knowing it, but they're also getting a nice physical activity going and getting movement going and helping them to live a healthy life in that way. And so then we moved from the East, and then we start moving our life as we became adolescents, then adults, and then elders. And then we all believe that we go to that next world back into that sacred doorway. And so all of life moves in this way. And so as I got older, I learned that this dance means so much. It's a very spiritual dance, spiritual way. And I'm very grateful to this dance and to this way of life. Something that my father put a lot of time and effort into teaching me. Made all of my hoops for all of my brothers. I have a big family. And now I know what he means when he's like, I had to make all your guys' hoops. And now I make a ton of hoops myself too. And so it's a lot of work that goes into the regalias, a lot of work that goes into the hoops. And so I want to thank all of the parents and all of the teachers, everyone that really supports the children and all that they're doing, because this dance really sticks with you. And as you go throughout your life and you have a problem within your life, it does something, a switch clicks on as you get older and you refer back to this teaching of the hoop dance. It's not just a dance, it's really a way of life. And so I also try to mention as well something that was passed down to me, that this dance also represents that balanced way of life, living life on a straight road, staying away from that alcohol and drugs for our children. And so I'm proud for all of our children, all of our teenagers, and all the collegiate level, that they're also doing that, living their life in that way. It keeps that circle moving in a straight way. And so this dance here, once again, is a very special style of dancing. And man, when I looked at these different the banners, and I see Nakotah there, and it's really good. I had a lot of good times dancing with Nakotah. And just something like a real quick little tidbit was one time me and Nakotah, and we were all dancing. There's a lot of dancers right here in Albuquerque at the Gathering of Nations powwow. They had a hoop dance. They don't really have hoop dance portions of the powwow, but this year they happened to have a hoop dance special. And so they had a couple of different blocks of dancers, and then it kind of got whittled down all the way to the last two. And so I got to dance with Nakotah in that final round. And so we're always joking with each other and everything like that. And so he asked me, he said, so right before we went on too, it's like, so what are you gonna do? What style? Because sometimes I dance with this many hoops, sometimes I'll bring a lot more, sometimes I kind of change it up. And I told him, I think I'm gonna bring all of my hoops out. Trying to tell him that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, yeah. Probably gonna do this move, that move, and then and I said, so what are you gonna do? And they said, dancers, get ready to go. And so I said, so what's you gonna do? And he said, I'm gonna beat you. And he did. So a legendary, awesome hoop dancer, Nakotah LaRance, and spent some really, really good times, man, jamming out with Nakotah. And so honored to dance here and with all of his family, and brings a good feeling, it's just the energy out of the mountains yesterday and the rain. It's a good way. So thank you for all of you coming here today to support this beautiful event. And I want to thank Steve LaRance for asking me. I want to also share within this hoop dance, and even though I was sitting around this whole time, I totally didn't want to pass anything like that up. So thank you for asking me. And here,
Okay, before we start, we have a tiebreaker. We have Joseph Romero, Manaya Duncan. After lunch, you'll be doing a tiebreaker after lunch. So that means you can't eat lunch. You eat lunch after your tiebreaker. Here we go. Tony Duncan, world champion hoop dancer. Tony Duncan. World champion Tony Duncan. Ambassador for the United States all around Mother Earth. Thank you. Thank you.